Hello friends, welcome to Civil Engineering exam. Today we are going to see the MCQ related with wastewater engineering that will be very much helpful to clear the gate examination as well as some competitive examination. So this is a very important topic. So now the first question, what is the wastewater flow in the sewer system during the period of dry weather with the minimum infiltration rate? So option A, wet weather flow, option B, dry weather flow, option C, wet flow, option D, dry flow. Basically in summers the weather is very dry, so there is no rainfall or very minimum rainfall, so only the sewage water will going through the sewers. Now the period of dry weather, so the correct answer is option B, dry weather flow. Okay, so now during the rainy season or the heavy rainfall or storm, the sewer full of rainwater. Okay, so that is called wet weather flow. So now here they are asking about the dry weather. So there is a minimum infiltration rate, so the dry weather flow is the correct answer. Next question, which of the following factor does not dry weather does not depend upon? Option A, rate of water supply, option B, population growth, option C, infiltration of groundwater, option C, infiltration of groundwater, option D, design of sewer system. So the correct answer is option D, design of sewer system is the correct answer, because the dry weather flow is only depends upon rate of how much the amount of water to be supplied to the city and how much population and what is the population growth, then how the infiltration rate of the groundwater is there. So these are all the factors affecting, but the factor does not depends upon the design of sewer system. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. Next question, which of the following common unit is used to express the rate of water supply to the city or town? Option A, liter per capita per second, option B, liter per capita per day, option C, milliliters per capita per day, option D, milliliters per capita per hour. So the correct answer is option B, liter per capita per day. Basically the common unit used to express the rate of water supply is liters per persons per day. So that is the capita refers the each person or individual need the water per day. Okay, so the liters per capita per day. Okay. Next question, the quantity of sanitary sewage entering the sewers would be dash to the total quantity of water supply. Option A, less than, option B, equal to, option C, more than, option D, greater than. So the correct answer is option A, less than is the correct answer, because there is a losses due to evaporation, losses due to some infiltration, everything is there. So the quantity of sanitary sewage entering to the sewer should be less than of the quantity of water supply. Okay. Next question, the quantity of sanitary sewage directly depends upon option A, rate of supply, option B, area, option C, population, option D, precipitation. So the correct answer is option C, population. So the population increases, the rate of water supply and consumption also increases, so which leads to direct increase of sanitary sewage. So the population is the correct answer. So this also increase the water demand also. Next question, the quantity of water supply is equal to the rate of supply multiplied by the dash. Option A, population, option B, quantity of sewage, option C, area, option D, net usage. So the correct answer is option A, population. In previous question also we explained the same. So the quantity of water supply is equal to the rate of supply multiplied by the population. So per person how much amount of water needed. Next question, wet weather flow is dash than the dry weather flow. Option A, lower, option B, higher, option C, equal to, option D, not equal to. So the correct answer is option A, lower. So a wet weather flow is higher than the dry weather flow because the inflow and the infiltration of sewer system. Wet weather flow is combination of storm water and sanitary sewage, but dry weather flow is consist of only the sanitary sewage. So the wet weather flow is lower than the dry weather flow. Next question, wet weather flow plus storm water equal to option A, dry weather flow, option B, storm water, option C, wet weather flow, option D, sanitary sewage. So the correct answer is option C, wet weather flow. So in the previous question we explained that dry weather flow plus storm water will give the wet weather flow. Next question, what is the lowest wastewater flow in the hospitals? Option A, 50 GPCD, option B, 700 LPCD, option C, 900 LPCD, option D, 40 LPCD. So here the G GPCD is refers to the gallons per capita per day and LPCD is liter per capita per day. So now the correct answer is option B, 700 LPCD. 40 LPCD indicates the minimum wastewater usage in the kids play areas and schools, and 700 LPCD for the hospitals in the higher demanded areas. Next question, dash in residential areas resemble water usage patterns in those areas. Option A, hydrographs. Option B, sewage flow patterns. Option C, dry period patterns. Option D, daily flow. The correct answer is option B, sewage flow patterns. The water usage depends upon the population, number of houses and the type of water usage in that area. So sewage flow in turn depends upon the activities. So hence sewage flow patterns in the residential area resemble water usage patterns in this area. So sewage flow patterns is the correct answer. Next question, a graph showing discharge versus time past a specific point in the conduit carrying flow is called. Option A, water flow graph. Option B, precipitation graph. Option C, hydrograph. Option D, variation graph. The correct answer is option C, hydrograph. A graph showing the discharge versus time, a specific point in the conduit carrying the river is called hydrograph. So these hydrographs help in the understanding the flow characteristics of water in the different time intervals. So hydrograph is the correct answer. Next question, the maximum velocity in the channel section often occurs dash the water surface. Option A, above the water surface. Option B, below. Option C, between. Option D, top. The correct answer is option B, below the water surface. So the maximum velocity of channel section occurs below the water surface. The closed or open conduit always has a different velocity of the flow within the section. So the bottom of the channel is provided with a certain slope for the water carrying foreign particles to the flow easily. Hence the velocity is maximum at the bottom of the water surface. Next question, what is the maximum velocity of the tap water such that the flow causes slow noise? Option A, 0.2 to 0.3 meter per second. Option B, 0.5 to 0.7 meter per second. Option C, 1 to 2.5 meter per second. Option D, 1.5 to 2.5 meter per second. The correct answer is option B, 0.5 to 0.7 meter per second. Basically, we can take 0.5 to 0.7 meter per second for the maximum velocity of tap water to produces the low noise, and 1 to 2.5 meter per second of water flow leads the high level noise. Okay, so if case they are asking about the high level noise, we can choose the option C is the correct answer. Next question, which of this equation is used to calculate the water velocity inside the pipe? Option A equal to Q by I. Option B, V equal to 0.408 Q by D square. Option C, L equal to C into Q. Option D, Q equal to A into V. So the correct answer is option B, V equal to 0.408 Q by D square. So V equal to velocity inside the pipe, and Q stands for the flow rate of the water inside the pipe, and D stands for the diameter of the pipe inside. Next question, what is the minimum velocity required in the sewers to keep the foreign matters from the settling? Option A, 3 feet per second. Option B, 5 feet per second. Option C, 10 feet per second. Option D, 12 feet per second. So the correct answer is option A, 3 feet per second. Next question, what is the maximum allowable velocity public water mains? Option A, 3 feet per second. Option B, 8 feet per second. Option C, 10 feet per second. Option D, 12 feet per second. So the correct answer is option B, 8 feet per second. So the minimum velocity 3 feet per second is required, and also the velocity 8 feet per second permit the greater velocity during the flow condition. Next question, storm water is collected from the street into the dash which is turned discharge into the main drain of the open type. Option A, link drains. Option B, lateral drains. Option C, sub mains. Option D, interceptional mains. The correct answer is option A, link drains. Lateral drains are small diameter of pipe which is aligned on the one side of the curb that collect the wastewater from the different sources like residents, schools, etc. Link drains collected the storm water from the street and convey into the main drains. Next question, the depth in the open drain should preferably be kept dash to the man height. Option A less than, option B greater than, option C equal to, option D sufficient to. The correct answer is option A less than. The open drains often carry the storm water. In the rainy season, the water level increases in the drains. So, if it contains a clogging or any operation to be done, it becomes a difficult to the depth is more. So, the depth in the open drain should be preferably be kept less than the man height. Next question, which of the following is considered in the sewers or placed on the softer grounds? Option A, the trench is excavated to confirm the shape of the pipe. Option B, sewer are laid embedded in the concrete. Option C, the width of the trench is kept to 15 cm. Option D, the desired slope is considered. The correct answer is option B, the sewer are laid embedded in the concrete. Next question, in India, which type of sewer system are preferred? Option A, partial, option B, combined, option C, direct, option D, separate. So the correct answer is option B, combined. Because it's very uneconomical to lay the separate system for both the sanitary sewage and stormwater. So hence the combined system collected the stormwater as well as the sewage. Country like India having the very high population as well as the economic growth also now only it will be increasing. So we are prefer the combined system. Next question, two sets of sewer are laid in dash system. The option A partial, option B separate, option C combined, option D partially combined. So the correct answer is separate system. So we already discussed about that. In the separate system, the storm water and sewage water going separately. In the combined system, so both the waters going the same conduit. Next question, which of the following is the advantage of separate system? Option A is rivers are polluted, option B size of the sewers are small, option C it proves economical, option D nuisance potential is reduced. So the correct answer is option B, size of the sewer are small. So one of the main advantage, the sewer size is very small because we can design for the separate rainwater flow as well as the storm water flow. If the combined system, so we have to take the quantity in the both the quantity, so the quantity will be high, the size of the conduit will be high. Next question, when only one set of sewer are used to carry the both sanitary sewage and the storm water, it is called dash system. It's a combined system. So we already discussed about that. So the option C is the correct answer. Again, we'll see next video. Thank you.